good beat making engineer, and I'm back again with another episode of the Soul King Vlog series. In today's episode, I'm going to be answering a question from one of my viewers, BKIM23. He asked, what are some tips that I would have for a producer who's just now starting out? Based off that question, I've compiled a list of 5 tips that I believe that would help someone who's up and coming. Tip number 1, find and develop your sound. This is basically you putting your signature on your sound, so when people hear it, they can picture your face to it or know this is X, Y, and Z. For example, Timbaland has a distinct sound. He uses beatboxing a lot in his music, and you can tell by the way how certain drums are with the beatboxing phrases that you know is Timbaland's sound. That's just one example of how you can have a signature sound. Also, choosing a program and learning it to the best of your abilities would also help develop your sound. Different programs produce different sounds as well as using different hardware. For example, outboard gear like the API Lunchbox and etc. Tip number 2. Learn some music theory and at least one instrument so you'd have a better foundation as far as understanding music and chords and what notes blend with what scales, These are the things you need to learn that I've seen for myself will be, a big help as far as producing great quality music. Tip number 3, be consistent. Practice as much as you can, whether it be just in your program learning new techniques or experimenting with sound. Remember, you're in control of your own destiny. So even on those days when you feel like giving up, don't quit, just be consistent, stick with it, give it some time, and it'll pay off, trust me. Tip number 4, find a reason you chose this career path, write it down on a piece of paper, and every morning when you wake up, read it. Every night before you go to sleep, read it again. And this is just to remind yourself on those days when you feel down, you might want to quit. Just look at the paper and remind yourself, this is why I wanted to take this career path. This is why I sacrificed all those long hours staying up 3, 4 in the morning, working on beats, working on crafting my sound. This is gonna help you be persistent, consistent. It's gonna help you visualize your dream and then bring it out into reality and help you never quit. For example, my why is for me helping my family because I felt like we've been through so much, and my sister and my mother has been helping me through school and all these different things. And I feel like this is my way of helping my family be at a comfortable level where we can sustain life and not be struggling anymore. This is why I'm doing this. I'm not doing it for the money, for the fame. I'm doing it because I want to help my family get to a better place in life. And it's just because I love music. Like, this is why I do this every day. This is why I work on music, look for samples, beat after beat. This is why I do it. And so far it's been paying off, and I just want to share this with you guys as well. Let's stick to your path, know why you want to do it, and stick to it and never switch, and you're going to be as successful as you want to be. Tip number 5, find an artist and grow with them. This will help you develop your producing skills, how to actually construct a track from beginning to end. This will help you grow as a musician as well, collaboratively working with another artist in order to create a final piece of art. This will help you prep for when you get into the industry and they have certain people they'll have you want to work with. You need to know how to use your strengths and weaknesses when working within a group or a team, because no one artist or no one producer is going to make it by him or herself. You need a solid team in order to progress and advance and be considered a valuable or viable entity within the music industry. Bonus tip, learn as much as you possibly can of the business. Being a producer, a rapper, a singer, whatever, it's more than just being able to create great music. You have to learn the ins and outs of the music industry. For example, you need to know about royalties, about publishing, contracts, who should get royalties, who should publish your stuff, why should it be published. These are things you need to know in order to take it to the next level. You can't just expect to get a deal and then sign on the dotted line and now you're rich. That's not how it works. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and this has been another episode of the Soul King Vlog.